When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Panthers offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure.
There he goes! Running to Green. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, FIU!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida Atlantic's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Working that left side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To throw, it's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Return goes out of bounds.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Zimmerman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play, but here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of hit.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On 3rd down, going up top. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Panthers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that star.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. FIU pushing tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Now the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Caught behind the line, it's Terrell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Trying play action. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
Fires to the big fella. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Turning it up. Oh, the hops. Touchdown, FIU. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Card. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Punt is in the air. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Finds his target down the middle. At the 45 on his way. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Calandria. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to punch one through from... Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
Now he's going to break the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He makes a catch. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because you're...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man, it's Hawkins. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Florida International. He got a step and just dusted the field. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Back to pass, it's Calandria. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, FIU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And how about this defense?
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. He is stopped short, and the fake will not work as he almost nudged his way in.
Florida International, 68. Florida Atlantic, 7. From
inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the ball comes out. What in the world was he doing? Where was he going? And they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. From the gun, the running back has it. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Panthers moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got out of trouble and throws.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in
breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He's looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll go to the sneak. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield, it's French. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on! And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Creates a little room. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide open downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Off the play fake. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's French. Trying to set up the screen. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. FIU pushing tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get...
He lets one fly deep. Got it in stride at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Card. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. Looking for a man. It's French. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The play-action fake. He's not afraid to go deep. Snags it inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to...
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick, and not only do they try it, they get it.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the ground with the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
FIU pushing tempo. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Let's go! Moore will throw. He's got it on the move. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Burks. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. Knocked down for the tackle. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48. This offense is rolling. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 1st down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well?